Hey everyone, welcome back to English and Chill. I'm Norman.
And I'm Jessica. Today we're talking about something super important, but often forgotten: how to be a better listener.
Yes, most people think they're good listeners, but actually listening is a skill. And like any skill, it takes practice.
Exactly. And when we say listening, we don't mean just staying quiet. We mean really understanding the other person.
So if you want to improve your relationships, your work life, or just become a more kind and thoughtful person, this episode is for you.
Let's get into it.
Okay, Jessica, let's start with the basics. What is active listening?
Active listening means you're not just hearing the words, you are giving your full attention. You're thinking about what the person is saying. You show that you care.
Right? It's different from passive listening, where you just nod and wait for your turn to speak.
Exactly. With active listening, you make eye contact, ask good questions, and sometimes even repeat what the other person said to make sure you understood.
Here's a simple example. If someone says, I'm feeling really tired at work, and you answer, you should sleep more, you're not really listening.
Yes. A better response would be, that sounds hard. Are you feeling stressed or just physically tired? That shows you're interested in their experience. So, why does listening matter so much?
Well, good listening builds trust. When people feel heard, they feel respected. It helps your relationships with friends, family, and coworkers.
It also helps avoid misunderstandings. Sometimes we fight just because we didn't listen carefully.
Totally. And in work or school, good listening can help you learn faster and avoid mistakes.
And let's not forget, being a good listener makes you a better communicator overall. People enjoy talking to you.
Yes, because they feel safe. They don't worry that you'll judge them or interrupt.
Let's talk about some common mistakes people make when listening.
Mistake number 1, interrupting. This is a big one. Sometimes we're so excited to speak that we cut people off.
Yeah. Or we think we already know what they're going to say, so we don't let them finish.
Another mistake is thinking about what you'll say next instead of focusing on the speaker.
Yes, that happens all the time. You're not really listening, you're just waiting to talk.
Also, checking your phone while someone is talking is a big no-no. It shows you're not fully present.
And giving advice too quickly. Sometimes people just want you to listen, not fix the problem.
Now let's give our listeners some simple tips to become better listeners.
Tip number 1, give your full attention. Put down your phone, turn off the TV, and make eye contact.
Tip number 2, use body language. Nod your head, face the person, and show that you're engaged.
Tip number 3, don't interrupt. Let the other person finish before you speak.
Tip number 4, reflect or repeat. Say something like, so what I'm hearing is, to show you understand.
Tip number 5, ask open-ended questions. For example, instead of, are you okay? You could say, how are you feeling about that?
That opens the door for a deeper conversation.
Tip number 6, practice empathy. Try to understand their emotions even if you don't agree.
And tip number 7, be patient. Silence is okay. Sometimes people need time to think before they speak.
Listening also changes depending on the situation. Let's talk about a few.
Sure. First, at work. When your boss or a teammate is talking, listen carefully. Don't just say yes if you don't understand.
Right. Ask questions if you need to. It shows that you're engaged and care about doing a good job.
Now in relationships, listening is even more important. Your partner might not need a solution. They just want you to understand how they feel.
Exactly. Try to listen with your heart, not just your ears.
With friends, listening helps build connection. If you're always talking about yourself, they might feel ignored.
And with family, listening shows love and respect. Especially with parents or older relatives, they often just want to be heard. Okay, Norman, let's be real. Sometimes listening is hard. What gets in the way?
Stress. If your mind is full, it's hard to focus on someone else.
Yes. Or if you're tired or not interested in the topic.
Also, our own emotions. If someone says something we don't like, we might get defensive instead of listening.
Good point. And sometimes people talk too much or too fast. That can be hard to follow.
True. In that case, it's okay to say, can you slow down? Or can you explain that again?
Don't pretend to understand. Ask questions instead. That's real listening.
Let's do a quick role play. I'll be the person sharing, and you try to listen.
Okay, I'm ready.
I've been feeling so overwhelmed at work. There are so many deadlines, and I'm just exhausted.
That sounds really stressful. Are you getting any support from your team?
Nice, that shows you're listening. You didn't jump to advice, you asked a caring question.
That's what we want to practice. Listening with curiosity, not control.
One more thing. Good listening isn't just about others. It's also about listening to yourself.
Yes. So many people ignore their own feelings. They push away stress, sadness, or even joy.
Try asking yourself, how do I feel right now? Or what do I need?
When you listen to yourself, you make better choices, and you also become more understanding toward others.
Let's end with some small ways to practice listening every day.
1. Put away your phone for 10 minutes during a conversation.
2. Ask someone how their day was and really listen to their answer.
3. Wait 2 seconds after someone finishes speaking before you reply.
4. At the end of a conversation, repeat one important thing they said.
5. Journal your own feelings at the end of the day. That helps you listen to yourself.
So, being a better listener takes practice. But the rewards? Stronger relationships, better communication, and deeper connections.
Yes, and it's something you can start right now. Next time you talk to someone, try just listening. Really listening.
Thanks for spending time with us today. If you found this episode helpful, share it with a friend.
And don't forget to follow English and Chill for more episodes like this.
Until next time, keep growing and keep listening.